What moves did your NBA team make this 2023 NBA season? The Wolves center Naz Reid agreed to a 3-year, $42 million deal with a player option to stay with the Wolves. On June 23rd, Miami Heat guard Victor Oladipo exercised his $9.4 million player option for the 2023 NBA offseason. The Detroit Pistons plan to pick up Alec Burks' $10.5 million option for the 2023-24 NBA season. The Los Angeles Lakers agreed with Taurean Prince to acquire him for $4.5 million. The Clippers declined Eric Gordon's $21 million option. The Cleveland Cavaliers are fully guaranteeing forward Cedi Osman's $6.7 million contract for the 23-24 NBA season. Slowbird has agreed on a new 2-year, $32 million contract to stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Philadelphia 76er James Harden has agreed to pick up his $35.6 million option. They are working together on a trade. Where would he go? Knicks guard Josh Hart exercised $12.9 million option for the 23 NBA season. Harrison Barnes agreed to a new 3-year, $54 million contract extension with the Sacramento Kings. The Nets are trading Joe Harris and 2 second-round picks to the Detroit Pistons. Agent Kuzma agreed on a 4-year, $102 million deal to return to the Washington Wizards. Free agent Kobe White agreed on a 3-year, $40 million deal to stay with the Chicago Bulls. Free agent Keita Bates-Diop has agreed to a 2-year, $5 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. Free agent Bruce Brown has agreed on a 2-year, $45 million deal with the Indiana Pacers. Javon Carter agreed to on a 3-year, $20 million deal with the Chicago Bulls. Khris Middleton agreed on a 3-year, $102 million deal to stay with the Milwaukee Bucks. Restricted free agent Cam Johnson agreed on a 4-year, $108 million deal to stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Free agent Trey Johns agreed to a 2-year, $20 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs. Free agent Herb Jones is ready to spice things up as he agreed to a new 4-year, $54 million deal to stay with the New Orleans Pelicans. Free agent Fred VanVleet has left Canada and he's agreed on a new 3-year, $130 million contract with the Houston Rockets. Free agent Dennis Schroeder has agreed to a 2-year, $26 million deal with the Toronto Raptors. Free agent O'Shea Brissett agreed to a 2-year deal with the Boston Celtics with a player option on the 2nd year. Guard Seth Curry has agreed to a 2-year deal with the Dallas Mavericks. Trade alert, the Wizards are trading Monte Morris to the Detroit Pistons for a 2nd rounder. In a move, the Oklahoma City Thunder are acquiring Victor Oladipo and draft compensation to absorb his $9.45 million expiring contract. Tyler Haliburton and Indiana Pacers agreed on a 5-year designated maximum contract extension that could be worth up to $260 million. Max Strus has agreed to a 4-year, $63 million sign-and trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Memphis Grizzlies guard Desmond Bane agreed to a 5-year, $207 million max contract extension. Agent center Jackson Hayes has agreed to a 2-year deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. EuroLeague guard Vasilij Micic has agreed to a 3-year, $23.5 million deal to join the Oklahoma City Thunder. agent Thomas Bryant has agreed on a 2-year deal worth $5.4 million with the Miami Heat. Patrick Beverley has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh my. Free agent Brook Lopez is returning to the Bucks on a 2-year, $48 million contract. Free agent forward Mo Wagner is returning to the Orlando Magic on a 2-year deal worth $16 million. Charlotte Hornets All-Star LaMelo Ball has agreed to in principle to a 5-year designated rookie max extension that could be worth up to $260 million. Free agent center Dwight Powell has agreed on a 3-year, $12 million deal to return to the Mavericks. Free agent Russell Westbrook has agreed on a new 2-year deal worth $8 million to stay with the Los Angeles Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers have acquired Houston Rockets forward KJ Martin in a trade for 2 future second-round draft picks. Dante DiVincenzo has agreed on a 4-year, $15 million contract with the New York Knicks. Australian basketball player Dante Exum has agreed to a guaranteed deal with the Dallas Mavericks. The Oklahoma City Thunder are acquiring Brooklyn guard Patty Mills, and as part of a bigger deal through Houston. The Charlotte Hornets restricted free agent forward Miles Bridges signed a $7.9 million qualifying offer for this 23 NBA season. Center Cody Zeller has agreed to a 1-year deal worth $3.1 million with the Pelicans. Free agent Lonnie Walker agreed to terms with the Brooklyn Nets on a 1-year term. Domantas Sabonis worth $195 million for a 5-year extension with the Sacramento Kings. Justin Holiday agreed on a 1-year deal with the Denver Nuggets. Corey Joseph agreed on a 1-year deal with the Golden State Warriors. Anthony Edwards has a 5-year, $260 million contract with the Timberwolves. Well worth it. Torrey Craig agreed to terms with the Chicago Bulls. Mason Plumlee agreed to a 1-year term with a $5 million contract with the Los Angeles Clippers.